Hey everyone, this is Justin Gray, bassist, producer, and engineer from here in Toronto, and I'd like to tell you about my 5-string jazz bass. So I got this bass off of a friend of mine actually who had used it touring for many years. I love playing 5- and 6-string basses, and I had wanted to have a 5-string Fender for certain R&B gigs and situations where that low B string was really going to serve me well. So I came across this bass. It felt absolutely amazing and was very grateful to bring it into my collection. The thing was that this is an American 5-string Fender bass, and it came with the sort of classic full-on active Fender pickup system. And I really don't like active pickups. I don't find it's necessary, especially when you've worked with people like Mike Smith at MJS. You realize that you just don't need it. If you have a good quality pickup, output is no problem, and I really believe that we can use our hands to bring all sorts of tone out of the instruments. So I went to Mike and I said, I'd like to replace the pickups entirely with passive pickups. I'd like it to be a classic jazz bass tone, leaning more towards the 50s and 60s. The type of music that I'm going to be playing is going to be R&B, rock music, funk music, and occasionally taking solos, so I wanted to have some clarity in the tone. But unlike my other jazz basses, I did want to experiment with stacked pickups so that in the studio, if I do choose to roll off various pickup volumes, I wouldn't have any hum issues. So Mike put custom Alnico 5 magnets in there so that I get some really punchy articulation. He worked on the impedance really specifically of each pickup so that it really did what I wanted. There's a little bit more output on the bridge, for instance, just to help me with the tone that I was looking for. And in all of that, as we all know, the classic single coil sound is something very important to the classic jazz bass tone. And so oftentimes stacked pickups, we end up losing a little something. But I have to say that Mike has achieved amazing things with this stacked pickup design. I feel as though all of the body and the rich harmonic content is there in the tone. It does certainly have a slightly more rolled off, I guess, tonality in terms of high notes and high harmonic content. There's something there that rolls off, but I find that it suits the instrument really well. And I will say that I love being in the studio, having a bass that sounds this good, where I'm not going to be worried about any hum issues, because as a mix engineer myself, I know that dealing with an instrument that's humming later on is less than ideal. So looking forward to playing it for you, and check out the MJS pickups, everyone.